Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. As the title states, in this video, I would like to talk about a few tips that could assist you during your preparation for the theory exam for your driving license application in the Netherlands. I would like to start off by saying that you might hear a lot of people here say that the theory exam and the practical exam can be quite difficult to get through, but in my honest opinion, I don't think that is actually the case because I was able to pass my theory exam and my practical exam in the first go itself. This is not in any way me bragging about my achievements, but I just want you to know that if you have put in enough effort in order to study the material that is available online, you are going to pass your exam quite easily. Okay, so let's get into the tips. So, tip number 1. I would advise you to get a theory book which contains almost all the theoretical knowledge that is required before you start driving on the road. Or let's say even before you start your practical classes, you need to get through or pass your theory exam, and this helps quite a lot. It is not mandatory to have one of these to pass your exam, but it is something nice to have because, as I said, it has a lot of information about theory. It contains information about the legislation, vehicle knowledge, and it also talks about good driving behavior that is expected from road users in the country. If you would like to get this exact book, I would leave the link in the description below and feel free to check it out, see if it is to your liking. If not, never mind. It's not a deal breaker. So, tip number 2. It is this website right here. It is called Theory Examer. It contains all the theoretical information required for the theory exam, and it has been nicely categorized into a number of sections within the website. So if you go under Oefenexamens, you can see, as mentioned, there are quite a lot of sections. Each of these sections have a number of practice exams underneath it, and you can practice a number of times as you wish. But the only downside is that it is not free. I mean, there is a free version available, but it is quite restricted. So you do not have access to all the content in the website. So I would highly suggest you go for the premium packet. It's not too expensive. I know a lot of people go for the 1-week package because it is cheaper and they feel that they can get all the content from the website within this 1 week. For me personally, I went for the 1 month because I did not have a lot of hours every day to devote to learning this material. So what I did was I spent about an hour or 2 every day for 30 days while I had this premium account, and I was able to complete 80% of every section. This enabled me to come across the frequently asked questions in the theory exam over the last, I think, 10 to 12 years. So it is quite handy to go through this, practice as much as you can. There is nothing as practicing too much. There is also a nice discount going on right now, so you will be able to get the 1 month premium package for just 28 euros. I am in no way being sponsored by any of these websites or let's say the company that prints this book. So just to put it out there, these are assets that I used and that helped me in getting through my theory exam basically. Okay, so these are the 2 tips that I can provide for you at this moment, but there are a few things that might become available in the future, and here are those things. So I am planning to break down the information available in this book into videos, and my plan is to create at least 2 to 3 videos based on each section available in this book. The sections here are talking about legislation, vehicle knowledge, and good driving behaviors. I mean, there are a lot more sections to it, but yeah, it comes under the umbrella of driving behaviors. So for people out there who are quite, let's say, lazy to go through all the content in books such as these, it might be useful for you to just watch the video, grab the information that is provided. You need not, let's say, by heart it yourself. You need not remember everything that is being said. All you have to do is just know that, okay, this topic might be quite relevant for your exam and some are not. My channel is not going to be only about driving experiences and theoretical knowledge. I would also like to talk about cars. I don't know a whole lot about cars at the moment, but I would like to also learn, so that if I learn something, I would like to make a video about it so that people like myself who are not car fanatics, I mean, yes, I am a car fanatic. I like cars, but I don't know a whole lot about the internal components of a car, or at least what they do, what happens when something breaks down, things like that. So in order to make some of the upcoming videos more interesting on this channel, I will be visiting the International Amsterdam Motor Show 2023 that is going to be held between April 6th and the 10th. So I'll be able to make a few videos about some of the cars, supercars, hypercars. Don't expect a whole lot, but I'm guessing who doesn't like looking at beautiful, expensive cars? I definitely love it. So I think that might be a good starting point. So to conclude, hopefully the tips that I provided is useful for you. Again, this is just my personal opinion. I am not saying that every one of you should get one of these books or should use the website. If you feel it's quite easy, you know what you are dealing with, go ahead. You need not prep a whole lot. But for those who don't know a whole lot about the rules and regulations in the country, these two assets, this and the website that I mentioned, are going to be quite useful. If you do want to see my first ever YouTube video, click the pop-up here, and I'm sure you might be quite interested in how much of an amateur I am. So have a good laugh by watching the video right here. With that said, if you like the video and if you like the content that I'm planning to put out there, feel free to like and share my channel to your friends or family who are interested to learn about how to apply for driving licenses or about cars in general and so on. So don't forget to subscribe, and until the next video, bye bye.